Suzanne, I'm Christina. I wanted to show you how our crib works. So the locks that we have here on the top and the bottom are sliding locks. So I slide it to the left and I slide it to the left to unlock it, and then it opens. And I think you saw that on the other videos too. But when you asked if piano hinges would work on any crib, I don't think they will. And the reason why we had to specifically go with this crib, there are other cribs like it, but the reason why we went with this, and I think this is called the Peyton crib, but again, you don't have to go with the Peyton crib. You just have to go with a crib that has legs on multiple places of the crib. So what I mean by that is when we purchased this crib and the front of the frame was solid, it came with, on the front of the fence area, it had these two outer legs on each side. But what's important is that on the inside of this fence, the actual frame of the crib also had additional legs on both sides. So we knew that when we cut the front fence, we wouldn't be losing the integrity and the frame of the crib because we had reinforcement legs on the actual frame itself. And that's really important to make sure that when you're putting the piano hinges on, you're actually not causing the front of the crib to collapse forward because they don't have enough legs to support it. If you did the modification of cutting the front without those legs, it would get a little tricky when you open the doors. So the legs that we have here right in the middle on both sides of the fence, we actually added ourselves. We just bought two little pieces of block from Home Depot and cut them to fit what we needed, and actually used, I think, Gorilla Glue to make it stick. And that was it. We also have an eye hook lock on one side of the French doors. That's what I call them now. The French doors of the fencing. So I only open one side of the crib, but if the baby, as he gets older, I have my second child now, so I'm using the same crib over again. As my child gets older and maybe he's on that side of the crib and I need to open it, I can undo that eye hook and open it, that's fine. But right now, while he's just, laying in one position, I choose to only open one side of the door. And I think that's also important for safety reasons because I wouldn't want both sides of the doors to be able to open at one time and the baby possibly fall out. So you can put the eye hook on either side, and when we had our daughter, we actually had it on the other side, but we've just moved it because we changed rooms. So it's working for us now, but if you have any other questions, feel free to email me, and I can give you any additional details that you need. Thanks. Congratulations.